What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to Vancouver's Worst Drivers. This is the last episode for 2021. Be sure to check out my best of 2021 video that was released a couple weeks ago, the last one that was uploaded, and enjoy this last video. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and let's get into this video starting off with this clip where this is Kingsway for you all. This guy just runs this red light and almost T-bones Jason without even a clue that's a red light for him. And then So Daryl captures this driver driving the wrong way on Port Coquitlam. And I've always wondered how this happens, because if you're on on-ramp on the left-hand side of the road, you're doing something wrong. What's the likelihood of both these drivers both driving the wrong way at the same time? Young Emo captures this crazy video where this cyclist almost becomes roadkill in a matter of seconds, which is why you should probably avoid standing on the center median whenever possible because of situations like this. I bet this Lexus driver wishes they had looked left slightly longer before turning. Some of you may have seen this from a best of 2021 video, but I want to include on here as well because I haven't had a chance to feature it. But what a next level red light run there. I don't know about you guys, but if this guy was pointing me in direction where he wants me to go, I would probably go the opposite direction. So check out the text in the bottom of the screen. This crash was crazy. They basically mention that there's a lot of accidents in this section moments before this Porsche loses control and smashes into the center median. Just when you're out there in the pouring rain, be careful driving, watch out for hydroplaning. So I guess this is karma for proceeding through a left turn lane, but I'm not really sure how this driver didn't notice the yellow paint painted right on the curb. So Meekzilla sent this in to me. I'm not sure who the original person was who took this photo, but this is just such an epic fail. So many of you on Instagram were telling me that it looks like a scene from Grand Theft Auto, and I totally agree. This cab probably hung a right and didn't see the ramp there and just ends up on his side. Just such an epic picture. These videos are so infuriating. This Lexus on the right not only almost hits these pedestrians, but then almost hits Colton turning right, and then has the audacity to brake check him in the process here. And just these kind of videos and these kind of drivers really piss me off. This video was captured in Lynn Valley in North Vancouver, and it should be so obvious to this driver that they're on the wrong side of the road when all the cars facing the same way they are on the opposite side. So much went wrong in this clip. This car up ahead should have let the car on the right merge in. The car on the right shouldn't have stopped there, and this Tesla should definitely not have tried to cut in where Jonathan was. Here's a couple of rear-ender videos for you. Let me know in the comments section below if you guys have been rear-ended without getting whiplash, because I feel like getting rear-ended is guaranteed whiplash. And this video is so painful. So this Nissan Leaf that got rear-ended, apparently the guy only had it for a few days before this accident. And then talk about whiplash. I feel like with a vehicle hitting you this hard and being that big, this is basically guaranteed whiplash, but it's all good for the other driver because that's not his vehicle, so I'm sure he doesn't mind. So when I posted this on Instagram, a lot of people were saying, oh, it's not a big deal because someone was driving slow in the left lane. Let me know in the comment section below if you think that this kind of driving is okay. So who in their right mind would make a left turn from being over here in front of people who have a green light? Just, it's mind-boggling how crazy some people are. So Anonymous captured some people driving in the bike lane, and just check out how many people do this. I'm not sure if they're all following each other or what, or probably the blind leading the blind, but it's just everybody seems to be drawn to the bike lane. And I just want to remind you all, especially again, new drivers, don't just go with the rest of a crowd. If other people are doing some crazy things, don't do the same things. Man, when you're driving in Vancouver, you have to expect the unexpected at all times. I mean, how many of you go into a roundabout expecting someone to be driving the opposite way head on? And then here's another driver that doesn't understand how roundabouts work. And it's funny to me because they almost hit the car up in front here. And that wasn't enough of a hint for them to stop. Then they keep going through and cut off Mency as well. So here's a couple of drivers that don't understand how two turning lanes work, starting with this one from Moto Chef Mike, where this guy turns right into his lane. And the worst part is that he's on a motorcycle, which is extremely dangerous. And then here's a guy who just decides, you know what, I'm gonna go get gas, and then almost hits his pickup truck driver. Not really sure how he didn't see the truck there. And then here's a driver where you don't want this person making any decision for you whatsoever because they can't even make a decision themselves. So here's some pointless driving for you. This black vehicle on the right is going to cut right into PS Dance's lane and then just decide to go back all the way to the far right lane as somebody's trying to merge. Like, what is this person even doing? So this video is fast forwarded 3 times for you all just to kind of comprehend how bad this BMW driver is at driving. So they had an opportunity to turn left and they didn't. Then they had another opportunity to turn left there. They still didn't take the opportunity. Then you'll see in a second that they have their own advanced left turn, still won't go. Then they'll wait for other traffic to proceed before turning left. Just mind-boggling how bad some people are at driving. This Corolla just has awful timing when it comes to making crazy turns. Anonymous almost gets T-boned by someone in a matter of seconds just because they didn't even notice that they had a red light. So Zihao captured this hit and run. They're driving along and then get rear-ended. Zihao thinks the driver is going to stop, but then proceeds just to book it off, and then Zihao gives pursuit. And I'll mention this, okay? I know a lot of you guys who send in videos and stuff don't have your microphones on. And what ended up happening here is he never got the license plate captured on his dash cam. If you're running your dash cam, I advise keeping your audio on. Then if you can see the license plate, reading it off out loud, and then that way you have it recorded. For those of you who are wondering, in BC it's illegal to do U-turns in controlled intersections, and here's a big reason why. I don't understand how this person doesn't anticipate Eric coming even though he's turning left. I know the video is kind of pixelated, but I think you all get the gist of what's happening here. Let me know in the comment section below who's the worst driver here. This black car on the right, or the white car that cuts off everybody? Let me know below. Here's the last time you guys are going to hear me say this for 2021. If you can't see if a lane is clear, don't proceed through the intersection. There you go. Merry Christmas, everybody. This video is kind of confusing to me because it looks like they're not even pulled up to the front of a line. So were they trying to drop somebody off? It's not really clear, but whatever they're doing, they need to get the hell on their side of the road. So I'm not really sure if this driver is trying to get an accident or they're trying to assert dominance on the road. Either way, they're like a little bug on the road compared to these big vehicles, and they need to settle down. And then here's another close call. This one's captured by LM Spec. Let me know in the comment section below if you think they're trying to get an accident on purpose, because to me, the way they turned and then braked looks like they're trying to get a new rear bumper. Here's another word of advice for all of you driving out there. If there's a stop sign, make sure you actually stop at the stop sign and make sure you actually check to see if it's clear before you go. And then here's another blood boiling video for all of you. This guy is trying to park in this tiny, tiny little spot and ends up hitting this Hyundai once, and it almost looks like twice, trying to pull into this spot. And they know that they hit them because they get out and look out the back of their window right there, and then they proceed to just drive off. And this is another reason, ladies and gentlemen, why everybody should have a dash cam, whether you have a parking mode or something's driving around and you record this. That way, people like this will be way less likely to drive off. You know how I always say if you miss your exit or off ramp or whatever, just take the next one and it's not a big deal? Well, this person is just so adamant on making this right turn. You can see here, they're just stopped right in the middle of this lane so that they can make the right turn. Like, just go to the next intersection and turn right. It's not that difficult. I'm curious to know in the city of Vancouver how many accidents are caused because of these little side lanes where people come in and out. Man, here's some more advice. I know I've been giving advice nonstop, but this is just me lecturing. If you're gonna do U-turns, all right, don't go that slow and make sure it's clear before you go. Just such a facepalm moment. So let me know in the comment section below what you think here, all right? This guy is riding in the back of a truck, holding the mattress down as it's going through. Is that safer for other drivers because the mattress isn't going to go anywhere? Or is it more unsafe because the guy could follow the back of a truck? Let me know in the comment section below. We all know those drivers that kind of turn the opposite way a little bit into the opposite lane to make a turn, either right or left. This driver just takes it to the next level. They're literally in the middle of a lane beside them just to make a right turn. All right, so this is the last video of December, which means it's time for the $100 Black Box My Car giveaway. And this month's winner is CW Unit. So congratulations, CW Unit, on winning $100 to Black Box My Car. And if you guys don't get dash cams for Christmas, don't worry. Be sure to check out Black Box My Car on Boxing Day. And I'm sure they're going to have some killer deals out there. So be sure to check them out the day after Christmas. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want your footage featured in my next video, be sure to email to me. I'll have my email address in the link in the description below. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all of you guys.